Okay, what's up, everybody? It's Dante Fido here. Bringing you a Star Wars Galaxies update video here. On Tuesday, they just released Publish 3, which is amazing. They put in base busting, which is awesome. Can't wait to start doing that. Super excited for that. They added in a bunch of spawns to places. They added in Janta missions, which I am loving because that's how I get my main source of income from this game. Um, yeah, they added in a lot of cool stuff. You can go to the website and check out the patch notes for all that. The game has become way more awesome. They've put in a lot of really cool stuff. I can't wait to start doing all the base busting and everything. That's basically my job. And my guild is I set up PvE base bus. And yeah. That just went live. So servers have only been up on this patch for about 2 days. So I was going to go scout out some bases and see what I could find, and mark them with a waypoint and everything and figure out, when and how we should bust those later. But I'm just running some Janta caves right now because in the patch they did a thing where if you're AFK, you can't attack anymore. So let's open this up here. And you can see there's this guy right here. He's not AFK, but he's still not attacking. And then there's this other guy right here where my mouse is at. He's also not attacking. I don't think he's AFK either, but they just can't attack. So basically, I have this entire cave of Jantas all to myself. And I've been farming hides and blood like crazy. And tonight actually hasn't been very good. Let me show you what I got here. So far tonight, I picked up this blood here, which is 248. 2 stats at 17 charges. That's not bad. 248 is a pretty good number. I think the cap is 275. So at 17 charges, that can give me some pretty good buffs right there. And then I got this one, which is 2 stats of 21 charges at 214. Also not bad. 21 stats, or 21 charges is pretty good. But yeah, not the best blood there, but also not decent. Anything over 200 is pretty decent. So I'm not gonna argue with that. It's not bad. I've actually got a guy, people probably know him on the server, his name is Lorenz. I hook him up with these buffs, these Janta Bloods for free, because I'm a nice guy. And in exchange, he gives me and my guild free Janta buffs. And there's a good chance that if you've gotten Janta buffs from Lorenz, who's one of, like, the best medics, or doctors on the server, everybody knows him. If you've gotten Janta buffs with him within the last 3 months, it's a good chance that they came from me, that I supplied the Janta blood for those buffs, because that's pretty much all I did. Anytime I get blood, I give it to him. So yeah, and I would give him blood on quite a regular basis. I honestly haven't played the game in about a couple months, just because, until they release the patch and we can do stuff like base busting and all that, and other quests and spawns and stuff are out, there isn't a whole lot to do, so yep. Just got that, and then got some hides earlier. I got 4 hides at 5%, which honestly, it's pretty shitty. That's not really going to sell for anything. Earlier, a while ago, I got 5 hides at 6%. That's decent. I could probably sell that for something. I got to find a different buyer for that, though. I've got a buyer who will buy all of my 7, 8, and 9% hides. Haven't found any yet, though, so still working on that. Got to sell that stuff to Dragon, I believe. I don't even know if he still plays. I haven't played in so long. I gotta check and see. Check out the forum, see who still buys this stuff. I don't think Janta is going anywhere. It seems to be pretty valuable stuff, so. As you can see, I've got pretty decent stuff here. Let me open my inventory back up. I'm sitting at a nice 1.1 million credits, and since I came back, I've seen a lot of new people in the buffing business as I go around and I get buffs, and I tipped each of them 250k to get on their top tipper list because, I don't know, I've got money to spend. You guys know in my League of Legends thing, when I have money, I fucking give that shit away. So I was like, yeah, why not? I'll just go ahead and blow 750k on 3 people to make their top tipper list, because I like getting known that I'm a nice guy, because I am. So, yeah. So yeah, and then I'm in full RIS armor right now, which is pretty much arguably the best armor in the game. It's as strong as composite and as light as basically the lightest stuff there is. I can basically wear this stuff unbuffed without any hindrance at all and still kill everything. But I don't want to lose my stats or whatever, because, you know, if you get hit hard while you're wearing this, your shit can go around pretty quick, because all of my stats, when they're not buffed, are at like 400, and that's pretty bad. So, yeah. Let's see. Yep, so this cost me about 1.6 mil, which isn't really that bad. I got the same guy that I provide hides to also made me this, and put Janta buffs on it and everything too. So he's actually using some of my own hides to make my own gear for me, which is pretty cool. So, yeah, this is mainly a PvE set, actually, so I don't think he actually used my hides because PvE, because Janta hides provide stun resistance, I believe, which is why everyone wants them, because you need them for PvP, and that's why they're so popular. Which is also why I don't think they're going anywhere. I mean, people are always going to PvP in this game. That's a major thing, so. But I, in all honesty, don't want to run around and just fight Jantas in my expensive armor, so I'm going to switch to my composite armor, which is made by Galaxy Armor, which is also funded by the very awesome Weedy, who is basically the leader of my guild, and she provided this armor free of charge because he rocks. So I've got on a full suit here. Although you can wear a mini suit. I like the way the full suit looks. It's got the whole bounty hunter look to it, and I think it looks badass. So, then I got my gloves here that I've got decked out for bounty hunter skills. And then I've got a full set of complete bounty hunter armor with 25 on all skills, but I just have the gloves too for lulz. The rest of that set's back at my house. Oops, I am missing a piece of armor here. What am I missing? Missing the armor. That arm. Okay, there we go. So there we go. There's my full composite armor right there, looking badass. Let me show you my skills here. You probably saw that I've got a Jawa ion rifle that I'm using. So there's kind of points in a medit, so I can heal myself. Scout for bounty hunter. Pretty much fuck investigation 4 because that takes forever. That's another main reason why I'm going to be base busting, is because when you base bust something, you get 1,000 bounty hunter XP. And 1,000 bounty hunter XP is amazing. That's the equivalent of, like, I don't know, like 5 missions, and a mission can take up to an hour when you're at this level of investigation 3. It's freaking stupid how long it takes. So I was like, screw investigation 4, I'll hit master bounty hunter once base busting comes out and I grind my XP that way. So now I've got rifleman, master rifleman, been master rifleman for a while. I believe you guys, last video I posted, I was working on Pistolier. So got Pistolier, then got Carbineer, and now got Rifleman, and been sticking with that because damaging the mine pool does a ton of damage. It's freaking amazing, just mows people down. And it's really, really good for PvP. You get the hit, you get the stay back, you can cap people with sniper shot. It's just an awesome tree. It's really good to have, so I've been sticking with that and been loving it. So I'm going to go ahead and do a run here of Jantarone, because I am the only one in this cave now doing anything, so I'm just going to go ahead and we'll see what we can get. So this is basically how I spend my evenings, how I spend my time in the Janta cave here, just killing crap. I actually need to go ahead and continue talking, because if I don't, then, okay, there we go. I forgot. Give me 1 minute here. I actually need to turn off the background music, because if I don't, YouTube puts a copyright on it because it plays Star Wars music, and then I've got copyrights on my videos, and that's not good. So I went ahead and turned off the background music. So I'm sorry you don't get to hear that, but instead you get to listen to my wonderful voice, which is the whole reason why you're watching my video in the first place. So, ayo! So let's see what we can get from these guys. Most of the time it's just money, that's alright. They did set up Janta missions, so honestly, I could be farming, you know, 14k, 14k missions at a time to get 28k, plus the money I get from looting these Jantas, which is about 200 credits for some of them, for most of them for scouts. But I found that just when you've got this huge group of Jantas together and they're all just chilling here, it's way more effective to just do this. It's a lot faster to run around and kill them all as a group here. There's a loudspeaker, which I don't even give a shit about. Don't need it. Got a bunch of them. Got like 3 in my house, so. Yeah, so it's just more effective if you can. Usually this cave is camped like crazy. I'm guessing that's not, because people would rather just go out and get their Janta, do their Janta loot from getting missions, because why not? You get paid to go out and kill these guys, and you get paid decent too. 14k isn't bad for going out and just trying to get something that can have an awesome drop anyway. So, yeah, I honestly would just rather, instead of driving back and forth to missions over and over and over, I would rather just run around this cave and kill these guys, because they're all right here in one spot for me. It's just way easier to do. So, yeah, that's my thing. I am... Oops. Block that dude. Come on, show up. There you are. Alright, thank you. Kind of hid on there. Hid from me there. So, got that guy. The rot chippers are tough. Not tough enough, though, so... Let's see... Capping this dude. So basically what I'm doing is I'm a master rifleman, so I'm hitting him with headshot 2, which puts a bleed on him, and then I'm hitting him with headshot... or mine shot 2, which puts a bleed on him, and then I'm hitting him with headshot 3, which just completely drains out his mine pool. And mine pool takes the most damage out of anything, usually. And then I'm using a Jawa iron rifle, which does stun damage, and pretty much nothing has any resistance to stun damage, so... It basically goes through everyone's resistances and everyone's armor, which makes it a pretty good choice. So you can see I'm just kind of mowing these guys down left and right here. Yep. So what I'm pretty excited about, I'm just kind of, you know, killing time doing these Jantas, seeing what hides I can find and stuff. What I'm probably going to spend most of my time doing tomorrow, because I got tomorrow off, or I guess technically today off, because that's when I'll be uploading this video, would be tomorrow on the 4th of July. Happy 4th of July, everybody. Woo! Ew. I'll basically be spending my time, because they made it so that you can do bases and stuff now. I've got, you can see... I hit Control-C here and it pops up. Might not pop up because I'm in combat. Maybe not. Warriors are opinion. Oh, I didn't even do it right. That's my bad. Let me kill this guy first and then I'll show you. Okay, so hit Control-C. I'm still doing it. Shift-C. Okay, Control-C. There we go. So you can see I'm a colonel and I'm in the Imperial Army on leave. Rebels hate me. Netty to 5,000. Woo! Imperial faction 10,571. What my plan is to basically spend all day tomorrow running Rebel Commando missions. Hopefully find some cool Cs, which is a skill enhancement tape. Skill enhancing attachment. SEAC. Hopefully get some decent those. And try to get my my Imperial faction up so I can get a Imperial HQ. And like I said, how I can go around and bust all these bases and stuff that the rebels put down. But when you've got enough faction points, I can actually put my own base down. And, you know, we get bonus stuff for that, I believe. I believe for... if you kill stuff within a mission amount, or take missions from the terminals that those have in them, because you can drop those and have Imperial terminals on them, you get bonus faction for using those. So I'll actually want to put one of those right outside Mas Oasis, which is the town, the city that my guild owns, and, you know, help people level their faction rank and everything with that, if that's possible. I don't know, I gotta talk to Weedy and see if I'm gonna drop a base where she wants me to put it, so I've got to see about that. But that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing all day tomorrow, is probably farming faction rebel commandos and factions, because I mean, come on, honestly, who doesn't love killing rebels? I love killing rebels. It's a fucking blast, because the rebels suck and I hate them. They're horrible, evil people. Die, rebels, die. Duh. So, corrupt data disk. Woohoo! That's flipping useless. Let's go ahead and destroy that and keep moving on here. So yeah, there's been a lot of cool additions with the patch. There's decorative bowl. That is also useless. Woo! Destroy. There's been a lot of cool additions with the patch. They added in a whole bunch of different quests. I don't even really know where those are at. So they added in a lot of cool stuff in the Geo Caves. I guess I should probably take a group of people and go there sometime. I really wish they had added in the materials and the stuff so that we could farm Deathwing Bunker again. And, oh, shit. Oh, Oh, give me 1 sec. Hang on. You can see I'm taking 35 damage to my mine every time I shoot right there. That's because my brandy wore out. Give me 1 second. I've got a ton of these things here. We'll just chug 2 of these. So I've got I got 17 there, 21 there, 16 there, 3 there, 18 there, and then I've got a crate of 5 more of those with each one at 21. I've got another crate of 8 more with each one at 21, and another crate of 20 with each one at 21. So in each of these times I use one, it lasts for a half hour. So yeah, I'm not running out of brandy anytime soon. And that's because this composite armor is so heavy that when I try to shoot, it takes up mind power to use it. Now, if I was in my composite armor, or my RIS armor, that stuff is so light that it doesn't take up any amount of mind or anything to use it. So, that's the thing, is I can use, technically, here's what I can do. I can wear my composite armor and drink brandy and be good. Or I could wear my RIS armor and save my brandy, but then my RIS armor will take damage, and, you know, if that gets too low, I've got to repair it, and if it gets repaired, there's a chance for it to be destroyed. And then we just went ahead and wasted, like, 300k, because that's how it is to make one piece of RIS armor. So I'd rather just use the composite and destroy this blue thread red because it sucks. And, and keep my composite or my RIS armor in good condition and save it for, you know, when I need it, like probably PvE base busting or something like that. So yeah, that's why I prefer to wear my composite armor, because I mean I'm just trying to run around getting smacked in the face a whole bunch of times, so this armor will take a lot of damage, and I don't want, you know, my really good expensive armor to take that damage. I want to save it. So because honestly, I've got my guild hooks it up, and there's a chef that makes that brandy for me. That's why I have so much of it. I was like, hey, dude, I'm going to be running Jantas for, like, months at a time. And I need brandy to drink so I can stay in there. And the guy's like, okay, here's a crate of 20, and then here's a crate of another 20, so enjoy. He gave me 2 crates of 20 each, which is just a crap load. And I was like, oh, awesome, thank you. And then this armor was made for free by... I believe Weedy made this armor because it's Galaxy armor, so that's what she does. And then we got Ori right here, Oripia, who also makes armor. They're both armor smiths. They're the main armor smiths for my guild, because they rock. And this is, I think, I don't know. This is like my 4th or 5th set of armor, I think, since I've been playing this game. And they make it for free every time. Pomp armor is super easy to make. I don't think it's easy to make because I tried making armor smith and I couldn't even make UB's armor, and I was like, fuck this shit. But yeah, comp armor is super easy to make. They got it all sliced for me and everything too with reduced ham. So, sliced ham. Ew! Anyway. But yeah, so I've got no problems with this. I can basically just stay in here indefinitely, because if I need more brandy, I can go and talk to, who is it? I honestly don't remember who it is, and I feel really bad because they're in my guild, and, you know, they hooked that up, and I should remember their name, but I just haven't played in so long that I don't. I've got that person, whoever you are. I'll look it up on the guild website later. I've got that person who's a chef and can hook me up with free brandy. I've got Weedy, who will hook it up with free armor all the time, and in exchange, actually, I hook her up with Janta hides for her own armor to make, at reduced prices, so it's not like I'm not, you know, contributing here. Some of the, like that stack of, that 5 hides at 6%, I'll probably just give that to her for free, because I don't think anyone's gonna buy that. It's honestly not that good. So yeah, I mean, I'll totally return the favor doing what I can, which is farming Janta hides for her as an armor smith. She, you know, can really use that. So, yeah, I've got that. The only major thing, and this is kind of a problem here, is my gun. My Jawa rifle, which is currently at 580 of 1148. I don't even think we have a weaponsmith in the guild, and if we do, they're never on. So that's kind of a thing, is once I bust this gun from using it too much, I've actually got to go out and buy a new one, and I think this one was 450k, which honestly isn't that bad. That's pretty cheap. I mean, I just gave away more than that, so I'm not too worried about it. It's just, And sometimes it's hard to find a decent gun. And this one is, I believe, what, 150 to 151 to 330, which is pretty decent. I mean, that's really not that bad for a gun. It's certainly not the best by any means, but I mean, it gets the job done. I mean, all I'm doing is just running around killing Jantas anyway. I'm not trying to PvP with this thing. It's like a 221 rifle. Woohoo! That's what that's for. And it doesn't, it's good on mine cost and everything, and it kills Jantas at a pretty quick pace here, as you can see. And I just got another loudspeaker, which I don't even need, so we're gonna go ahead and destroy that in a second here. And yeah, so this guy's gonna die a horrible death of doom. And these things have amazing range on them too. I can't see them, but normally I'd be able to just sit back from like way the hell over there and cap these guys. I don't care if they get up on my face and hit me. It doesn't matter. I'm in full comp armor, completely buffed. They don't do any damage to me. So yeah, that's this is pretty much what I'm doing for most of my days, getting used to. Oops, I should loot this guy, to be honest. Yeah, just killing Jantas, doing Janta missions for a little extra money. Let's see, and gonna farm my faction points so I can set us up the bomb here. No, I'm just kidding, not a bomb. Although I could buy a minefield and place that in front of my base and then watch the rebels blow up as they try to get to that. Just kidding. Well, not kidding. I mean, I could do that, but I don't want to do that. That's annoying. So, yeah. Just giving you guys an update as to where I'm at on, this guy and all of his health stuff disappeared. It's kind of weird. I think it's because I'm not close enough here. Or the color's messed up or something. I don't know. Doesn't matter, he's dead. Whatever. But yeah. So, hopefully, I mean, if you guys haven't yet, you gotta go to SWGEmu.com and download this, you can't really download the game because you need to already have an existing copy of it, which I have from way back in the day in 2003 when I first bought the game and started playing it. You can totally buy a copy off eBay, do it that way. I think they go for like 20 bucks or something, 20, 30 bucks, which isn't bad. And the game's totally free to play, which is awesome because back in the day it wasn't free to play. The Star Wars SWGEmu team has been awesome, and with this latest patch, they've added in a lot of really cool stuff, and the game is super fun to play again. And I believe the next patch that they're going to work on now, after getting in base busting and all of the quests, it looks like, and all of the spawns and everything, is I do believe next they're going to work on the Jedi. And then I think after that, they're going to go, not go live, but they're going to be working on Jump to Light Speed, and then we'll have space combat and everything. And then once that's done, they're going to go live, and we'll be on Sun Crusher. And everybody's characters will be wiped, and it'll be horrible. But it doesn't matter, because it'll be the last time it ever happens. We'll be playing the full game again for free! Which is amazing that these guys are doing this for us. Star Wars SWGEmu development team, you fucking rock. You guys are awesome. If I wasn't already paying for EVE Online and a bunch of other stuff, I'd totally donate to you guys. But you know what? I'm here beta testing the game for you because that's what this is. We are testing the game essentially while we play it. So we are doing the deed for you guys in our own way while we enjoy the game. So yeah. This guy's a shaman. Bam! Capping him from way back here. Love it. Yeah. So that's pretty much it. Definitely download this game. Get a copy if you haven't, because it rocks. It's way better than the Old Republic, that's for goddamn sure. This game, as I've been told, this game is basically the Star Wars version of EVE Online, where you basically play it, you make a character, and this is the thing. I had a guy actually come up to me when I was first playing, and I was farming out, you know, newbie spawns outside of Mos Eisley. And this guy comes up to me, and he makes a character, and comes up to me, he goes, "What do I do?" And I was honestly like, do whatever you want, dude. That's the joy of this game. Do whatever you want. Like, if I wanted to, I could be out, you know, what I should be doing is I should be out scouting bases and trying to find stuff for what I'm doing. But, I've got my own role to play in that, and that's why I'm a bounty hunter, because I'll be slicing the terminals. Damaged data pad. Whoop-de-fucking-do! No one cares about a damaged data pad. I gotta delete that stuff as soon as I get it, or I'm gonna even forget it's there, so. But yeah, the guy was like, what do I do? And I was like, dude, do whatever you want. Just hit Control S, go through the different professions and stuff, and do what you want to do. You want to heal people? Be a medic. You want to buff people? Go down the doctor tree. You want to hunt people down like I am? Be a bounty hunter. Although you can't do that yet. There's another thing you can hunt is Jedi, and they're not in the game yet. So you kind of gotta wait on that, but you still need bounty hunters to do base buffs, and base buffs are in the game now, so they actually have a purpose. Woo! But yeah, you want to be a commando and use a flamethrower, which is back in the game now when they added in the specials. Sweet! Do that. You want to build buildings and stuff for people? Be an architect. You want to... that sucks. An entire run. I didn't get shit. So now we're going to burst around back up here, and we're going to go back to the start. We're going to do it all over again. Whee! You want to freaking train creatures and shit and have like a whole army of rancors and crap with you, like 3 of them? Be a creature handler, although that's not in the game yet either. They gotta work on that. I'm just saying, this is like potentially what you could do later on. You want to be a brawler and just fuck people up and get in their face and stuff? Be a brawler. You want to use swords? Go down the freaking swordsman tree. You want to use one-handed swords? Go down the fencer tree. You want to be like a martial arts ninja master? Go down the Terratasi tree. You want to be freaking Han Solo? Go down the smuggler tree. There's just like, I mean, look at this. Look, let me just go to all professions here. Look at all this crap you can do. Weaponsmith, Terratasi, tailor, swordsman, squad leader, smuggler, shipwright, rifleman, ranger, pistolier, pikeman, musician. You want to dance for people and buff them and stuff with that. Go into the cantina, start talking to people, get to know people, because they got to come to you to get their buffs and stuff, so why not carry on a conversation with them? Get to know everyone. Merchant, go sell, merchant, sell shit and stuff, you know, vendors, place them in the game and sell all your crap that you get from your freaking, armorsmith alts, and put crap on there. Here's all the armor and crap you can make. Composite armor, wee, right there. That's how you make all the good stuff. Image designer, you can change people's looks and stuff, put tattoos on them, all that cool crap. Fencer, droid engineer, that's not really in the game yet, but you can make your own droids. Doctor, buff people. Dancer, again, that's a different type of buffs. Creature handler, I already mentioned that. That's not really in the game. Commander, that's more in the game because they added in specials. Combat medic, go around, place freaking dots on people, blow them up. Chef, that's how I get all my buffs. That's obviously a thing people need, especially riflemen. They gotta have those. They gotta have their brandies. Carbineer, I already went through that. That's a that's a pretty awesome tree. I was liking that for a while, but rifleman's really where it's at. Bounty hunter, go around hunting people unless you want to do investigation for it, because that's a pain in the ass. Bioengineer, basically, that's the new thing now that you can do, because it used to be that you had to get, I honestly don't know how it works, but you can put tissues on clothing now, so that it already has the buffs on it, rather than needing the skill enhancements for buffs, so that's kind of a thing now, that puts these guys back in the market. Armorsmith, you know, like I said, you know, make armor for people. Architect, there you go, make buildings. Make entire cities for people if you want. Scout, you know, learn stuff. I went through that because that's what I had to be a bounty hunter. Politician, you know, run your own freaking town if you want. Be mayor. Get people to vote for you and stuff. I actually need to do that. I actually need to go vote for my mayor and get him XP and stuff. Medic, heal people. Marksman, that's kind of where you go and to start out learning to be use ranged weapons, and then you pick a specific tree. Freaking be a pilot. Work for the Imperials. Work for the Alliance, or go freelance if you want. You don't even have to choose sides. That's all not in the game yet, though. That's what jumped to lightspeed. Entertainer, because, you know, that's how you start to work on dancer and musician. Brawler, that's how you get to fencer, swordsman, Terratasi. And then artisan, where you start out learning how to make basic stuff. And there you go. There's, like, the possibilities are just, like, fucking endless. And everybody needs, like, that's the coolest thing about this. Doesn't matter what profession you pick, it has a purpose in this game. It's like nobody's just useless, you know. It's not like, oh, you know, this class can't do this because they suck or something, you know. It's just like every single class you play as is viable. They've all got their own purpose in this world, and everything all ties together. It's a really amazingly cool game that everything comes together like that. See, like I can go ahead and explain the whole tree here, how it works. This armor was made by an armor smith. And that armor smith got the gear to make that armor from, I don't know, a rifleman like I am, who went out, killed shit, brought on the mats, got the armor made. And the whole reason that I, as a rifleman, can do that is because I got buffs. Those buffs were given to me by a doctor. That doctor got his skills up, most likely, by going and grinding his stuff, his XP and whatnot, from an entertainer of some sorts, probably a musician, spamming their macros and stuff. So, and to do that, musicians and dancers and stuff do mind buffs too, which, in order to buff people, that uses up the mind tree for doctors and stuff. So, you know, they'll go to musicians and get buff first and then go chill out and cornet, sit on a bed and buff people as they line up for them. Oh, so yeah. You know, when you're a scout, you can harvest stuff. So as you kill people, you know, you get, you go up the ranger tree, you get harvesting, foraging, all that stuff. So, yeah, and that's how you get materials in order to make armor. So it all ties together because you get the basically the combat guy goes and kills stuff to get the armor for the combat, to give to the armor smith who makes him armor so he can kill better stuff. You get better stuff by killing stronger stuff, and you fight that stronger stuff by getting buffs from the doctors and the musicians who have to buff everyone that goes into combat to go kill shit that they'll eventually use. Everything all ties together, and it's really, really cool how it all works. So, yeah. I'm going to kill some more of these How long do I have left on my buffs? 9 minutes. Okay, no, I'm not going to kill these guys, because that isn't enough time to really do anything. So, I'm probably just going to end the video here, and I'm going to go to bed, and tomorrow I'm going to grind the crap out of, Rebel Commandos and whatnot. So, yeah, get this game if you can, buy a copy off eBay, do whatever you got to do. Well, not whatever you got to do, don't pirate the game, good lord, that's fucking illegal. If they find out they do that, you're going to get banned. At your own risk, you know. So, yeah, I'm going to go do that shit tomorrow, and I will see you guys next time. Hopefully, I don't know, maybe when there's another patch. I'll probably record a base bus when I get the chance to do that. I'm going to get me, I gotta find out who, I got Bounty Hunter covered, but I'm going to find out who my Commando, my Bioengineer, and my Squad Leader, and my Smugglers are in my guild. We're all going to get together, we're all going to go find a base to bust, and we are just going to wreck that shit. And whenever I get the chance to do that, I'm going to record it. I'm going to show you guys that. Hopefully everything goes as smooth as I hope it does when we're fully buffed and we're in there messing people up. But yeah, so next video of this should be a base bus. If not, remember, League of Legends giveaway on Monday. 6 p.m. Probably, yeah, 6 p.m. MST. Don't miss that. Send me an ad. Username Fido on League of Legends FYDOE. And I will see you guys next time. And peace. Let me just go ahead and give you guys a wave. Peace.